First of all, I'm not going to try and deny anything. If it's a confession you want, that's what you're going to get.
And you think that's going to get you off the hook?
Oh, Bets, give me a chance.
I am. Oh, Ben, this whole thing is so ridiculous. I'd like you to try to explain one thing. How do you expect to get back together with me when you're still hung up on Mia?
I am not hung up on Mia.
I thought this was supposed to be our moment of truth.
I'm telling you the truth.
I think you and she have rehearsed the same stories.
Oh, look, you're not even being fair. Look, forget about me for a minute and think about Mia. It wasn't her fault. I think you owe her an apology.
What?
I really mean it. If it weren't for her, I don't know where I'd be. Don't you realize it's been driving me crazy that the divorce is taking so long? I can't get any satisfaction when I talk to Elliot. Or you either.
So you go running to her, but you don't talk to her. You...
Oh, no. You wait a minute. Now, you got that all wrong. And she's a friend, and that's it. She's objective, and I can talk to her. I went over to see her because I had to blow off some steam to somebody. Honest, Bets, I was ready to crack.
You went over there because you wanted to sleep with her. Now, why are you being dishonest with me?
Listen to me. Hey, I was drunk. I was upset. All right, damn it. And I had to be with somebody. I'm a man. Not a statue. And I have needs, you know.
So now it's beginning to come out.
Hey, I am not trying to hide anything. She's always been there for me. And she was there for me the other night, too. And we could have made love. But the truth is, we didn't. Betsy, don't you know that you're the only woman for me? We wouldn't have a problem if we could just be together the way we should.
You mean if we were making love?
All right. If you want to get down to basics, yes.
Isn't there any more to our relationship than that? Don't I mean more to you than that?
Come on. I know that isn't true. But I'd be lying if I didn't admit that I want you. And I need you that way, too. Betsy, believe me, I love you with all my heart.
Oh, Ben, I want to believe that.
Then do.
I love you, too. And I want to be with you as much as you want to be with me. Couldn't you just try to be a little more patient?
I've been patient. I'm climbing the walls without you.
Be reasonable. Now, Elliot can't hold out for long. Once he's agreed to the divorce, there'll be no problem.
If he agrees, and when.
But if we sleep together, if we flaunt it in his face, it'll be like waving a red flag at him. It'll ruin everything.
Would it? Or are you only hiding behind that?
What do you mean?
Maybe you're still undecided about me. Yeah, maybe you feel it won't really work.
No, that's not it. I'm just trying to find a way to handle this thing sensibly so Elliot will let me go.
Then stop putting me off. want to be with you. Bets, don't you see? It would prove to Elliot once and for all that your marriage is over.
I just don't know.
Think about it. I've got to go to the club now. All right. Now, the only reason I'm not going to take you apart right now is because I promised Betsy I wouldn't.
What has gotten into you? We're supposed to be civilized people.
Civilized? After what you did?
What are you talking about?
I know, damn it! So don't try and smart talk your way out
What's
of it.
gotten into you? Oh, you sore because Betsy had dinner with me on our anniversary? Well, we are still married. I'm not going to roll over and play dead just because of you.
Oh, you cut the garbage. I'm not talking about your so-called dinner. You dirty lousy. I want to kill you!
Stop it! Stop it! Man, come
Get me out of it, Ray! He's got it coming to him!
Not in my office, he doesn't! Now, sit down and cool off! Sit down, Ben. How is he?
A little groggy.
Get him on the sofa. You stay put. Here, let me have a look at that. You want to tell me what this is all
Why
about?
don't you ask him?
All right, Rocky, I know this is the 4th of July, but fireworks like this I don't need. Now, you want to tell me what is this?
It's a private beef.
Yeah, well, you just made it public. You better get Dr. Marriott. Get him in here. He's having dinner with a lady. Just apologize and tell him that we need him.
I don't need a doctor.
Look, you're in my office and you're hurt. You need a doctor. Take care of that, will you?
Right away.
Just take it easy, take it easy. I want you to stay quiet. All right, have someone get my medical bag from the trunk of my car.
Will you see to that, Tony?
Right away.
Well, yeah, take a look at Ben, see what kind of shape he's in.
Oh, Ben's all right. It's my customer I'm worried about.
Hey, listen, you asked me to help. Let me do it my way.
All right, you're the doctor.
Listen, I want to talk to you.
He looks all right to me.
Doesn't look too serious, but he's got some cuts on his hands here.
Listen, I'm okay, I'm okay.
Well, if you're okay, how about getting back out to the bar and staying there?
All right?
Oh, here, thank you.
You're welcome.
Take it easy, now. Take it easy.
Well, if you don't need me any more around here, I'll cover for you out front.
Oh, good idea,
Now,
Tony.
listen, when you get a chance, tell Mr. Lang that his guest left for an appointment in New York.
Okay. Wow, look at that cut now.
I think we can get away without stitches on this. What do you think, Lee?
Yes, I think you're right. It's just the swelling and bruises that make it look worse than it is, yeah.
Good. Why don't you just put something on it and I'll go, okay? I'll leave.
Hey, wait a minute, wait a minute. You may not need stitches. But you took a nasty bump on the head. I would feel a lot better if I saw an x-ray. We can go over to the hospital.
No, that's
right?
okay. Why don't you just put a dressing on it and I'll leave. It'll be okay.
Well, that's up to you.
If you experience any unusual symptoms, lightheadedness or nausea, I suggest you go to the emergency room right away.
Okay, sure, thanks. Yeah, I will.
That ought to do it. How do you feel?
Well, I got a little headache, but it's nothing to worry about. Thanks.
Well, if there are any medical bills, you just send them to me, huh?
Sure thing, but there won't be any. Don't worry.
You'll bill me for this, Andrew.
Oh, come on, come on. Leah and I were happy to help.
Well, the least I can do is pick up your tab for dinner and anything else you might like this evening.
All right, that's very nice of you.
Shall we go back to our coffee?
Yes.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you. I'm sure we will.
Thanks again.
Well, I think I'll get back to my guest. Whoops. I
Easy.
left him at the bar.
You don't have to worry about your guest. He had to take off for New York, I think he said. Look, before you go, do you want to tell me what this was all about?
Let's be...
All right? All right. Do I quit or are you gonna fire me?
Well, that's your problem, hothead. You're awfully fast with that mouth and those hands before thinking. Why don't you just shut up and sit down? You know, you ought to count yourself damn lucky. Because I'm not going to fire you. And Lang says he's not going to press charges against you or me.
Well, he's damn lucky I'm not pressing charges against him.
Sit back down! Oh, man, you are some piece of work. You strong-arm the guy in here. You clobber him so I have to call in a doctor. And you say he's lucky because you're not pressing charges.
Wait, I am sorry. Hey, look, I am really sorry about what happened tonight. But when Elliot walked in here, I just saw red. I mean, after what he did. Look, you know how it is between us.
Yeah, me and everybody else who was in the bar tonight. Well, it might interest you to know that Lang was in here to do you a favor.
Oh, yeah, sure he was. Oh. Well, what kind of favor?
The guy he had with him. He's a publisher of Views magazine. He's one of Lang's clients.
Clay Walker?
I didn't get the guy's name, but if you hadn't blown your cool, he was probably going to offer you a job writing for him. Hey, look, Ben. Maybe you'll be able to patch it up with the publisher. I don't know. But I'll tell you one thing for sure. You better get that temper of yours under control. Or one of these days, you're going to hurt someone a lot worse than you want to.